coming up next.
One of our very own PTTV alums has an amazing short film. Stay tuned as we step into the ring and find out what it's all about.
The Makeup Club went back in time for their most recent lesson. Find out later in the show what decade they are focused on.
All this and more on today's episode of Wake Up Warriors.
Live from Penn Trafford High School. This is Wake Up Warriors. Wake Up Warriors starts now.
Good morning to you, Penn Trafford, and welcome back to Wake Up Warriors. Today is Tuesday, January 24th. I'm Phelan.
And I'm Morgan.
Cam Haldeman, a graduate of Penn Trafford and a former PTTV student, created and showcased a short film showcasing the world of wrestling. Myself and reporters Dom Randall and TJ Swetko caught up with Cam to see the successes he's had outside of his alma mater. Professional wrestling. A sport that has garnered a fan base of millions. Many fans around the Pittsburgh area have dedicated their entire lives to cheering on the good guy or the bad guy. In fact, the impact of this sport has come to Penn Trafford's neck of the woods. Not as a wrestling match or event, but something more cinematic.
Comedy movie is not easy.
Cam Haldeman, a 2015 Penn Trafford graduate, has made a name for himself on the Pittsburgh independent film scene. Prior to the screening of his film, Cam sat down with current PTTV seniors to reflect on his time in the early days of his alma mater's video program and what the National Wrestling League is all about.
So I graduated PT in 2015. From there, I went to Penn State University to study film and video production. When I was there, I took an internship with a group of filmmakers called Churchill Pictures here in Pittsburgh. And I got a call around this time last year in 2021 from one of my mentors and one of the Churchill Pictures guys. And he said, hey, we're getting ready to do this next project. We're thinking about a short. Would you want to direct it? And I said, absolutely. So the NWL is an action comedy set in the 1980s about a small wrestling territory going up against the WWF. And it mainly focuses on a character named Caesar. He runs the league. He owns the league. And his biggest conflict is trying to get things done while having all these crazy wrestlers in his life and compete against the big dog, the big fish in the WWF. So PTTV, they really set me on a great path. I definitely would not be where I am today talking to you about this had I not got my feet wet, very early on, 17, 18 years old. So very instrumental to my career for sure.
Reporting for Penn Trafford TV, this has been Phelan Newman, Dom Randall, and Theodore Swetko.
How does it feel to be tag team champs of the world?
Yesterday, the Makeup Club took a deeper dive into the styles of the 1960s. The members studied makeup tutorials on various looks of the time, including the editorial designs of Twiggy, a British supermodel and icon of the mod era. Students also looked at real footage from the 60s and compared those trends to modern times.
Club pictures for the yearbook will be taken this Thursday in the auditorium. If you are an active participant in a club, be sure to check the schedule that was emailed to you and report to the auditorium at the time your club is to be photographed. Please be prompt, there will not be any makeups. If you have any questions or concerns, contact Mrs. Thornton.
The PT Ski and Board Club is heading to Seven Springs on Friday, February 3rd. Add some fun to your Friday night and sign up for this trip with Senor Flynn in room 207 before first period. The last day to sign up for this trip is tomorrow.
The boys lacrosse team has started their preseason training for this upcoming spring. We met up with Coach Hawk to see what this training entails and how you can get involved with the team.
Yeah, the winter, the voluntary off-season practices. On Mondays, we go at Mount Pleasant Sports Zone for indoor practices. Those are 7 to 8 out there. And then Wednesdays, we're right here at Fitness Center. Same thing, 7 to 8 o'clock, getting some weightlifting in. And then starting March 6th, we're in business with the regular season. I have a school email. Just look me up on your email system. HACH is the last name. Should be the only one there. It's a great crossover sport. So if you play, one sport right now and you're not busy in the spring, it's an excellent opportunity to do a different sport in the spring and be successful at it. The full spectrum of athlete can be successful at lacrosse.
The Penn Trafford bowling team had a tournament last Saturday at Hillview Bowling Alley. The girls team won third place with a score of 1946. Alyssa Belest won the singles tournament for her second consecutive time with a score of 676. They have a scrimmage tonight at Maine Bowling Center at 3:30.
Tonight in sports, the rifle team takes on Butler at Butler Senior High School at 3:30. The girls basketball team hosts Plum at 6 o'clock in the main gym, and the boys basketball team hosts North Hills in the main gym at 7:30. Good luck to our Warriors tonight. Now that's all for today's show. Thank you for watching Wake Up Warriors. Please stand for the Pledge of the Flag. I'm Phelan.
And I'm Morgan.
Have a great day, PT.